suppose if you will.
En Planeta X, tú vas a disfrutar, no te lo pierdas. Vente pa' vacilar, tú gozarás conmigo en Planeta X.
My name is Jessica Sandlin, and I'm a student at Northern Illinois University and a part of Dream Action NIU, which is an organization that helps advocate for undocumented students. When I was a senior at NIU, I realized that all the scholarships and student loans I had been receiving that I had been taking for granted, and that others, like undocumented students, should have access to these just like myself, because they work as hard as I do, they study just like I do. They sometimes work harder than we do because they have to earn the money in order to pay for school. So I joined this movement in order to help advocate for these students who should have access to the funds that I have access to, and we are asking you to do the same. Go online, visit the website, register, and then call your representatives to support this student access bill so that undocumented students can have access to the existing scholarships and funds.
Estás escuchando PlanetaXLive.com. Descarga la aplicación en tu iPhone o Android Market.
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome one more time. Este es el Weekly Report con Juan Ortiz. Bringing you all the news, bringing you everything I got to offer for y'all. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is planetaxlive.com. También llámeme 773-236-0015. 773-236-0015. I will take your calls live right here on our studio. Hablo inglés y español, no tienen que hablarme solo en inglés. Mucha gente me preguntaba, oh, ¿hablas solo en inglés en el show? Well, this show is bilingual. You know, we're a future generation here in the United States. We speak both languages, so this is a bilingual show. And as you know, I have guests that speak English and Spanish. And today, we actually have a very special guest coming up in the next segment. So please stay close and just watch. It's gonna be lots and lots and lots of fun. Let me start with our news. So first of all, I want to talk a little bit about Rahm Emanuel and all these issues after the police here in Chicago released the footage of this young man who got shot by the police, and the police tried to cover it up, as we all know. Even but the Burger King managers of the Burger King that was next to the place where the man got shot said that the police went in and actually deleted the footage, and it was a mess. So because of that, Rahm Emanuel actually yesterday dismissed the top cop. The chief of police, the main top dog in the police department, Mr. Gary McCarthy, was dismissed of his position yesterday. He was actually gone. Sadly, Rahm Emanuel says that if he cannot trust him, if change is not coming, he has to let him go. Now, are we sure that's what's going to happen? Are we sure that's the main reason why the police is having so many issues? Actually, Rahm Emanuel said today that he is going to start a police task force that's going to police the power of the police. Now, how much sense does that make? Police policing police. Will they actually do it? It's iffy. Why don't they allow people from the outside, from the society, us, the voters? Why aren't we members of this committee? Why aren't their positions open to hire other people who has nothing to do with the police? No, they let police themselves. And that's the reason why there is so much crime. That's the reason why they abuse their power. They abuse the law. They do whatever they want. Is because they do not have legislation. They do not have anyone policing them. And that's what we should fight for. We should try it. What do you think, Javier? Shouldn't we at least fight a little bit? Come on now. It's impossible that in our society that the police can just do whatever they want without any kind of retribution, without any consequences. They shooting people, they incriminated themselves, they deleting footage of camps. If it wasn't because of this lawsuit, which they actually paid $4.5 million, the city paid $4.5 million to shut them down. Yet that didn't work. How is it that it's acceptable that in a city like ours nowadays police can just do whatever they want? It's
And there was a
impossible.
settlement going before going to court.
Exactly.
So
The
that was
settlement
weird
was
within
before court.
itself.
Yes, yes. It's just crazy that this is going on. And what is happening in our city? All this violence. You guys know. Every week I come in, and the first thing I do is talk about the news. Sadly, this week there is nothing but sad, crazy news. Our next topic today: the bond for this Chicago policeman who actually it's now in jail accused of murder is 1.5 million. Now, is he going to be able to pay 1.5 million to get out of jail? Well, he only has to pay 10% out of that. But still, $150,000. Can he pay that? No, not with a police salary. So he's probably not going to get out now. We got to wait until the actual trial
he
comes
paid
out. He did?
He paid it. He's out.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Yes.
I did not know that. That wasn't in my notes. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, he's out.
I cannot believe this. See, that even makes me more upset. Are we kidding? What's going on, people?
There's got to be somebody helping him out.
It has to be. He has to have some kind of outside help. With a normal cop salary, with a family, you're not going to have $150,000 just laying down on your basement. That's not the way this works.
And knowing that you're not going to get it back.
Exactly. Knowing that you're never going to see that. Well, yes and no. I mean, is he going to be free? We don't know. But knowing our police system, knowing what happened in Ferguson, knowing what's been happening all over the United States, it's most likely that he's actually going to be set free. So it makes it hard for us as citizens to believe and to trust our police force and our all justice system. It's hard. It's hard for us to actually believe it, to understand it, to put our trust in it, because they obviously don't do what they're supposed to be doing. And what's about this crazy man? Did you hear about this crazy man? This 21-year-old said that he was going to kill a bunch of folks down at the University of Chicago. I mean,
I heard that. Yeah, they had
an
it closed
an engineer student. I have his name, but I don't think it's okay for me to release it. I don't want to give him more popularity than whatever the news is giving him. I just think, come on, people. You want to close down the University of Chicago for a day. They literally closed down. They closed down a lot of schools around it, high schools, elementary schools, and the University of Chicago. And UIC was closed too for Monday. Police ended up going to his place, and they found out he had absolutely no guns whatsoever. But yet, why would you post that on Twitter? I mean, the police is watching Twitter. We all know Twitter. It's monitored by the FBI, like everything else, like your emails, like your calls, like your everything. Everything that you do is being policed by the FBI online, especially on Twitter. If you put something like kill, dying, guns, they're gonna read it. If you say you're gonna kill a bunch of people at the University of Chicago and that's an actual threat, you cannot do that. He's in jail now. He got arrested. Charges are pending, but we know because he's a minority, he's black, and he's a student, and he's not a police. So there's going to be lots of charges going against him, and he's probably rotting in jail for... Some people are on the fence. To me, I am in the middle. I don't know. Some people's like, okay, well, he was 21, he's immature, he's going crazy, he sees all this violence on TV. He's so recent with this other thing about the shooting of this man outside this Burger King and everything. So everything is so recent, he just got upset and posted something random on the internet. Now, that is true. It could be part of he's not mature enough, whatever. But also, he's still responsible. He's an adult. He should know. You cannot go and say that you're going to kill a bunch of people and say it out loud. I mean, even if you think it. I know we all think horrible things and we all do horrible things and, behind closed doors. It's just a fact. Humans are humans. But you cannot go out and say that to the entire world and expect that no one is going to do nothing to you. No one's. I have a segment. I have a little story for the last segment that I will talk to you guys about all these YouTube pranks, and I'm gonna explain to you what happened in all these YouTube pranks and how famous they are. And you're gonna see this is most of the time it's fake. It's just stupid, crazy kids doing things without thinking on the consequences first. Me personally, firsthand, I've this past week was not an easy week for me, and I learned the hard way. You cannot do something and then expect not to have horrible consequences. So you have to know, you have to think ahead of time. Is this gonna ruin my life? Yes or no? I think that now, in this point in my life, I think I now know that if I do something really stupid, it might ruin my life. I can't do it. It will be stupid to put everybody around me, everybody I love, in danger. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I think these people, kids, these young adults, these people who nowadays, with the internet and social media and everything, you are exposed in every single matter, in every point, in every minute of your life, you're exposed to get caught. So just don't do it. The best thing is not to do it. Don't get caught. Don't do it. I mean,
It's crazy. Sometimes
It's crazy.
Twitter is like speaking to the world now.
not just Twitter.
It's better if you go outside and scream it. Nobody will know.
Exactly. Exactly. Instagram. I mean, these people, you know, Snapchat. I don't know. Do you know Snapchat?
I don't
Javier?
Snapchat. Do you
So
have Snapchat?
I don't have a Snapchat. I never used it. But what they said about Snapchat is that it deletes everything after 5 seconds. You have no idea how easy it is on an Android phone. You just have to click the side button and the power button, and you take a screenshot. And that screenshot is going to stay on the internet for freaking ever. It doesn't matter. As soon as you put it out online, it will be recorded. It could be saved. It can ruin your life. Think about it. Don't do it. I think that's the moral of the story out of this. All right, let's try to push for something a little bit more happy. The Bears. Yay! Finally.
Bears.
Finally, the Bears, for the first time ever in a long, well, not ever, but in a long time, they go and play Thanksgiving in Lambeau Field and beat the freaking Packers.
Finally.
Who, y'all know how much I hate them. And I know they are doing better than the Bears in the division, yet who cares? The Bears are coming back. Cutler is doing it. I mean, I'm reading all these stats about.
I mean, we were
about
good
him.
clients of.
Well, they are not doing great, but they are coming back. And Cutler, he is doing it. He is playing. He is still good. His record is okay. It's not the best record in the world, but his record is still good. He's got more wins than losses in his career with the Bears. Yet, it's just the fact that the team just doesn't really.
Sometimes they just run out of gas.
But think about it. He's still pulling them in a position where if Cutler still plays like he has played the last 4 games, which he has played really, really well, if he still play the same way, we might see them in the playoffs, which it's going to be a Christmas miracle. Yay, the Bears in the playoffs. Come on.
If the Cubs did it, the Bears can do it.
The Cubs did it. You know, they didn't go far, but I mean, they did it.
They
Come on,
did go far.
let's be honest. They were in the final, but I mean, oh well. The Bears can do it. I have more faith in the Bears than I have in the Cubs, you guys.
Wow.
I do. I always have. I always have. I have more faith in the Bears, so I know my Bears are going to do it. I know my Chicago Hawks are doing awesome, even though they lost yesterday. They lost yesterday 4-2, but that's okay. They've been winning. They are on top of the division, so it's okay. It's okay. I take, even though they lost in home, which sucks. Sucks to see them lose right here in Chicago. If you see them lose right here, it hurts. It deeply hurts, but whatever.
Especially when they start. These are the champions.
I know. I love going to if any of you guys have any free Blackhawks game tickets and you want to share them with me, you know I'm here, you know I'll go. I love it. It's noisy. It's crazy.
It is.
I love it. I was there 2 years ago in one of the final games I was there in game 3 of the finals when they ended up being champions, and it was the most amazing experience of my life, and it was awesome. Even though they lost, still it was good. It was great. So if you got any free tickets, think of me. Think of me.
Throw them this way.
You know who you are. I know Javier, he gets free tickets for all kinds of stuff all the time. He never thinks of me, you guys. So, at least you guys that are watching, that are listening, that while you're driving, you think, Juan, tickets. Remember
Empire's coming back in February.
that. Who's coming back?
Empire.
I know. Empire's coming back to the Chi-Town. And season finale tonight. Can't wait. I love the music. I love Cookie. She's my favorite. She's my boo. Love Cookie. So whatever. Hopefully.
You get to meet Lucius now.
Yeah, I know. We get to meet Lucius, and I'll be happy. Gosh. Empire. I love it. All right. Let's do one more little bit of news before we leave. Thanksgiving just passed, so happy Thanksgiving. I know you all didn't get to see me last week because it was Thanksgiving break. But this week, the best thing about Thanksgiving, guess what it is?
Your fridge is full of old food.
Oh, no. Black Friday, people. Oh, my gosh. Black Friday this year was just as crazy as every
crazy.
year. Huh?
Every store had a fight.
Every single store had a fight. Yet, the news that I have right now is actually online sales went way up. And in-store sales went down.
Okay.
For the first time ever. So we now know that a lot of people don't want to kill themselves anymore.
And people's confused. Because first, some stores are opening at 6.
True.
Some stores are opening at 9.
True.
And then you have the typical stores that are opening around 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Some open at 6. Target, I was open at 6. So I know that's a little confusing. I still don't like it. I don't like because it gets crazy. It's dangerous. I'm in the fence here. Do I feel sorry for the people who go there, or do I think you're really stupid and why would you do that to you and your kids? I saw a couple of videos of people with little children. Why would you take your children to this crazy event?
Yeah.
How irresponsible. I mean, you don't want your child to get hurt, then why would you bring them? It's like bringing your child to the middle of a battlefield.
So you gone.
I have gone.
Why?
I've gone. The last time I went was 3 years ago. And before that, I went probably about 4 years in a row. Because number one, I did not trust online shopping at the time as much as I do now, and I didn't do it at all. Number two, because it was good deals, and I wanted a good deal, and Amazon wasn't what it is right now. Target, and actually this year, for the first time ever, Walmart had every single one of the Walmart sales was actually available online. So that had never happened before. You had some okay sales on the Cyber Monday, but if you really wanted the good deal, you had to go fight. That is no longer the case.
So you go hunting for an item that you see cheap, or you go for a specific item?
I go for when I used to go for a specific item, for something I really wanted.
So once you're going, you already know what you're
exactly.
going for.
Now, I know a lot of people go and they're like, okay, I'm just going to go see what it is. And then if they see something really cool, they take it and then they buy the extra stuff, which is what the stores actually wanted at the beginning. Most of the people nowadays just go for that specific thing and that's it. And that's what I used to do. Go for that one thing I wanted. And if I didn't get it, I'll leave. Now, here's the problem. I'll go in and they will sucker me into it. I'll go in. I'll check that one thing I wanted, but they only have 5 at stores. So I was like, okay, sure. So I missed it. And then I walk around the store and I'll be like, oh, Jesus, there is some monster cables for like $30. I might as well just buy this. Who knows? I might need it tomorrow. And then suddenly I see my credit card and it's $500. And I don't even know what I bought. So it does happen. They do sucker you into it. But now with the online thing, it's so different. Cyber Monday, it was crazy. Amazon had 5 new deals every second. They had over 400,000 deals in the entire day. Wow. That is crazy. They sold over $5 billion. $5 billion. That's how crazy Cyber Monday was. And I think for Black, the entire weekend was 12.3 million. 12.3 billion. That's not million, wow. That's billion with a V for the entire market. So think about it. These retailers still gonna go crazy for Cyber Monday and Black Friday because it's
I
still
think they know where the future's going. Huh?
exactly. It's still their biggest selling day. It's still their biggest selling weekend of the entire year. So they're still gonna do whatever they had to do to get this money.
So they made this online during the weekend. I mean, Black
Yeah.
Friday, not Cyber Monday.
Well, not really. They do have certain deals that were only available on Black Friday, and a lot of the deals were actually available all week. But Cyber Monday is still different. If you go in for online stores, still Cyber Monday is still better. Amazon had good deals on Black Friday, but they were not as good as the ones they had on Cyber Monday. And actually, Target themselves, everything online, everything in the store was 15% off. On top of whatever discount they had, on top of whatever sale they had, everything that you bought on Target.com was 15% off. They did not do that on Black Friday. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up right here for this segment. We'll be right back in the next one. We got a special guest. So, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Planeta X. Planeta X. Planeta X. En Planeta X. Planeta X. Tú vas a disfrutar, no te lo pierdas. Vente pa' vacilar. Planeta X. Tú gozarás conmigo. Planeta X. En Planeta X.
My name is Jessica Sandlin, and I'm a student at Northern Illinois University and a part of Dream Action NIU, which is an organization that helps advocate for undocumented students. When I was a senior at NIU, I realized that all the scholarships and student loans I had been receiving that I had been taking for granted, and that others, like undocumented students, should have access to these just like myself, because they work as hard as I do, they study just like I do. They sometimes work harder than we do because they have to earn the money in order to pay for school. So I joined this movement in order to help advocate for these students who should have access to the funds that I have access to, and we are asking you to do the same. Go online, visit the website, register, and then call your representatives to support this student access bill so that undocumented students can have access to the existing scholarships and funds.
All right, and we are back. Y ahora en este segmento vamos a poner un poquito de español.
Claro que sí.
¿Verdad? Y estoy aquí con Janet Namer. ¿Lo pronuncié bien?
Sí, Namer.
La madrina.
Namer, la madrina.
La madrina.
Muy conocida como la madrina.
Conocida como la madrina. ¿Y de dónde nos visitas?
Mira, yo soy cubana. Yo tengo un programa de radio también.
Oh, wow.
Sí,
Muy
y
interesante.
ahí se hablan muchos temas. Diferentes cosas e invitados, así como tú me has invitado a tu programa. Yo
Muchas
también
gracias
traigo...
por venir. Muchas gracias.
No, el honor es mío, es una satisfacción estar aquí contigo y estar hablando en español.
Exacto. Nuestro show sí es bilingüe, no se olviden de eso. Bueno, pues, ¿y
Claro
qué es
que
lo que
sí.
vienes a promover hoy? ¿De qué nos vas a hablar?
Fíjate, yo empecé a trabajar en esto, empecé este programa, precisamente llegué a esa estación de radio a anunciar mi programa, mi show,
Ok,
que fue el año antes pasado.
ok.
Entonces este año vuelvo otra vez a promover este show, que es
Ok.
un show,
¿Cómo se llama?
Se llama Miss Latina Continental.
Miss
Fíjate,
Latina Continente.
este show lo hacía una persona muy bien conocida en el ámbito LGBT
Ok.
y en los transformismos, alguien que fue una leyenda, hoy está muerta, Kiri Tianga, muy conocida.
Oh, wow.
Por más de 30 años estuvo trabajando aquí en un lugar muy conocido que se llama La Cueva Night Club.
Ok.
Y de ahí ella fue la que abrió camino para las latinas, los chicos latinos que vivían del transformismo y viven todavía
que
del
viven del
transformismo.
transformismo. Ok.
Exactamente. Ella murió el primer año, alguien quiso seguir el concurso, pero no se dio por causas que no vienen al caso. Entonces me pidieron que yo me encargara. Yo era su madrina de religión porque tengo santo hecho, soy religiosa.
Ok.
Bruja le dicen por ahí, pero no te creas. Entonces, pues yo me encargué de tomar la rienda de este concurso.
Ok.
Que
Y que,
muchas
si puedes
chicas-
explicar a la gente qué es el transformismo, de qué se
Sí,
trata.
se trama de chicos que mayoría de ellos para ganarse la vida se hacen transformismo, se visten de chicas y hacen perform de alguna
Artistas, ¿verdad?
artista en particular, imitan a muchas artistas y
Lo que se
entonces
conoce como lip sync.
exactamente,
Lip sync, ok.
exactamente. Entonces imitan y doblan la canción
Claro,
del
la hacen
artista.
suya.
Exactamente, le
Ujú.
ponen su toque personal. Y bueno, de eso viven muchas personas
Sí.
aquí en este estado.
Ya,
que-
creo en todo el país, ¿ah? En
Sí,
todo,
sí,
en el
sí.
país es muy popular, especialmente ahora en la televisión,
Sí,
con eso
sí.
de pues, ¿cómo se llama? RuPaul Drag
RuPaul,
Race.
exactamente.
Y ahí por todos esos shows,
Ujú.
ahora es súper famoso.
Sí,
Súper
sí,
famoso.
sí,
Pa-
sí, sí.
La gente LGBT es lo que más, la gente que empezó esta
Sí,
clase de
pero
eventos, ¿verdad?
fíjate que hoy en día, incluso en la televisión, en las películas, en
Ujú.
todas partes, bueno, y hay chicos hoy en día que no se visten de mujer por el día, no viven de mujeres, otros que son chicos varones,
Ujú.
se consideran varones
Ujú.
y hacen esto como un trabajo, como
Sí.
una forma de vivir y que les gusta.
Sí.
Y entonces no solamente las personas gay, no solamente las personas que tienen inclinaciones a vestirse de mujer
Ujú.
o que viven de
Exacto.
mujer todo el día,
Exacto.
sino personas que también que les gusta el arte,
Les
porque
gusta
esto
el
es un
arte.
arte que
Esto es un
viene
arte.
de tiempos
Ujú,
remotos,
ujú.
desde que empezaban los teatros en Roma,
Sí.
habían hombres que se vestían de
Sí.
mujer
Sí.
y no se aceptaban las mujeres, así que esto es una profesión, una carrera de
De millones de años, exacto, de mucho
Muchos
tiempo. Y pues,
años.
y por eso es que mucha gente ahora le encanta ir a ver estos shows. Aquí tenemos algunos bares en donde los muestran, ¿verdad?
Sí, tenemos.
¿Dónde va a ser este evento? ¿En qué
Mira,
bar?
este evento es un lugar que como la cueva, y no es que le esté dando yo popularidad, no trabajo ahí, pero de verdad que es un lugar insigne de lo que es los latinos.
Ok.
Está en la 26. La cueva, y yo pienso que muchas personas, incluso personas straight, conocen muy bien el lugar, participan, y después que se dan 2 tragos, pues bueno,
Uno nunca sabe,
mijo,
¿verdad?
yo no te riendo las ganancias que sigan siendo tan straight. Pero bueno, este show va a ser en un lugar insigne también en lo que es el norte de la ciudad,
Ok.
el Batán Lounge.
El Batán.
Este es un lugar que lleva más de 40 años.
Sí, yo he estado ahí, ¿eh?
¿Oh, sí?
Sí,
Ah,
sí, he ido a
¿ves?
ver algunos shows.
Ah,
Algunos
maravilloso.
shows.
Y que tiene una gran historia porque fue un lugar que se abrió, fue el primer lugar que se aceptó que se hiciera este tipo de show
Exacto.
de transformismo. Y el señor tiene una gran historia, es
Yeah.
un señor que ha escrito libros
Oh,
inclusive.
wow.
Fue muy difícil para él porque cuando estaba la mafia y el problema de los gángsteres y todo, este señor se tuvo que enfrentar a todo esto. Y de verdad que es una gente que se respeta.
Yeah.
Muchas personas lo respetan y lo admiran. Yo en lo personal lo respeto y lo admiro muchísimo. Jane Flynn.
Y qué bueno, pues ahora ya saben, ahí vamos a estar. Voy a tratar de yo también ir. ¿Nos puedes decir cuándo es?
Pues mira, el evento es enero 18 y abren las puertas. El show comienza a las 9 de la noche. Abren las puertas, allí es puntual, no es latino, no es tipo latino.
Hora americana, como
es
dice.
hora americana.
Hora americana,
A
hora
la
americana.
en puntico, porque ahí se cierra la puerta y yo tuve el dolor de dejar fuera al señor, ¿cómo se llama él?
¿A quién?
A Aureliano Salgado.
Oh, llegó tarde.
Llegó
Ah, no,
tarde,
pues,
como siempre el
no.
señor. y se quedó afuera.
La próxima vez cuando inviten a Juan Ortiz a que vaya allá, Juan Ortiz va a estar ahí a tiempo.
Bueno, pues
¿Verdad?
entonces estás cordialmente
Pues ahí
invitado.
estaremos.
Allí va a estar tu nombre. Solamente
estaremos.
llega y pregunta por tu
Si
taquilla.
es que se puede
y si
llegar
llegas
con
tarde,
las cámaras,
sabes,
también llegamos con las
pues
cámaras.
bueno,
pues, si es
sí,
que
hay
como
muchas sorpresas, así
hacer
que estás
interviews,
invitado.
pues ahí estaremos.
Claro
ahí estaremos
que sí,
también.
claro que sí,
Ahí
claro
estaremos
que
también.
sí.
Pues qué bueno, qué bueno. ¿Cuál es el costo? ¿Hay el costo de alguna para la
Sí,
entrada?
la entrada es $25 la
Para la
taquilla
gente para ver, ¿verdad?
en la calle y $30 en la puerta.
$30 en la puerta. Ahora, ¿hay premios para la gente que gane? ¿Cuáles
Bueno,
son los
a
premios?
las
¿Se
chicas
pueden
que
inscribir?
sí,
¿Qué
cómo
pasa?
no. Esto es un concurso donde se invitan, bueno, este año voy a hacer los dos concursos que tengo responsabilidad o de los que soy promotora. Van a ser dos concursos, el Miss Latina y Miss Latina Continental y Miss Latina Continental Plus. Miss Latina porque es latina, el evento es latino, pero pueden participar anglosajonas, pueden participar afroamericanas, pueden participar de
etnicidad.
cualquier, exactamente, de cualquier nacionalidad.
Cualquier
Y se va a
etnicidad.
celebrar también Miss Latina Continental Plus. Continental porque al final somos parte de un
del
gran
mismo
evento,
continente,
de un
ya.
gran, no, somos parte de un gran show, de un gran concurso que es al final, son varias preliminares de Puerto Rico, de México,
wow.
de ahora de Francia, inclusive vienen a participar. Entonces, todas las participantes, todas las ganadoras que participan en estas preliminares, pues van a competir, a luchar por la gran corona, que es la corona continental, ¿verdad? Entonces, pues están cordialmente invitadas a los premios de mi concurso. Ya les digo, hay muchos concursos, vienen de diferentes, de Miami, de Nueva York, de diferentes lugares, estados y ciudades y países que vienen. Ha crecido mucho este concurso de mucho prestigio. El premio es grandísimo, son de miles de dólares, creo que es más de $10,000 el premio, la reputación y que están todo el año viajando porque la ganadora de ese gran evento tiene la obligación de participar, o nosotros los que hacemos estos concursos preliminares tenemos la obligación de invitar a nuestro espectáculo siempre a la ganadora.
A la que ganó.
Es decir, y se les paga muy bien, se les
Qué
paga
bueno.
muy bien por venir a participar. Entonces, pero las preliminares, vuelvo y repito, en el caso mío, mi preliminar, lo mismo de Miss Latina que de Miss Latina Plus, es decir, las gorditas también tienen derecho
también
a...
tienen derecho.
Claro
Lógico,
que sí,
lógico,
claro que sí,
lógico.
las gorditas. Entonces, la ganadora este año, tanto de un evento como del otro, se lleva $1,000.
Wow.
Pero como tiene la obligación de ir a concursar al evento nacional, a Continental, el evento grande, pues entonces yo tengo mis patrocinadores que le van a patrocinar a cada una de ellas lo que más cuesta, que son los trajes de noche y los trajes de baño. Entonces, pues ellas tienen que, por supuesto, ahí se gasta mucho dinero porque es un concurso de envergadura, es un concurso donde no participa cualquiera, participan preliminares que han echado el resto por ir a este concurso y ganar, porque tiene demasiadas ventajas. Entonces, pues las chicas mías, pues yo las promuevo, las que ganan en mi concurso, las promuevo a que vayan a diferentes lugares, diferentes eventos, a seguirse ganando su platica.
Claro, pues de eso se trata al final.
Exactamente,
al final de eso se trata.
exactamente.
Bueno, y entonces si es que yo me quiero inscribir, si es que alguien se quiere inscribir para este evento,
Bueno, lo
¿a dónde
primero que
tienen
tienes
ir?
que hacer es vestirte de chica,
Exacto.
maquillarte bonito, hacer un buen talento que es muy importante. Y, señores, ahí como en los demás misses, en los de los Stray, es muy importante el talento y la inteligencia. Porque lo que más cuesta, lo que más vale en todos estos concursos es el talento que haga la persona, su show, lo que hace, y no solamente su talento, sino también las preguntas que le hacen, porque también como en los Misses de otros países, se hacen preguntas.
Sí.
Y de acuerdo a la pregunta es
Como el interview que dicen.
Exactamente, el interview. Casualmente, nosotros tenemos un interview al principio
Ok.
y después, que es realmente el interview,
Ok.
y después al final, ya que tenemos casi toda la categoría, es la pregunta que se hace final. Y que son, junto con el talento, las preguntas, los dos categorías que más puntuación llevan.
Oh, wow. Ok. Y para que las muchachas se inscriban, ¿a dónde tiene que ir?
Pues mira, tenemos, perdón, mi memoria, Miss Latina Continental, mislatinacontinental.com.
So,
Perdónenme de momento.
mislatinacontinental.com.
mislatinacontinental.com.
Y ahí
Pueden
se pueden inscribir.
conseguirme en YouTube, Namer,
Ok.
y comunidad nos comunicamos muchísimo unas con otras y ellas tienen acceso a todo esto.
Qué bueno. Entonces, ya saben, si es que quieren inscribirse para este concurso, pues solo tienen que comunicarse con la madrina.
La inscripción cuesta $125 para inscribirse
125.
o vender 10 taquillas,
Ok.
al menos.
No se olviden, vender
Así
10
que
taquillas.
si venden
o
10 taquillas no
125.
tienen que pagar nada.
Ok. Ok.
Y pueden ganar mucho,
Qué bueno. Entonces,
porque los 3 lugares ganan, el primero, el segundo y el tercero.
ya saben, entonces, no se olviden de chequear planetaxlive.com. Ahí también está la madrina.
Y también
si es que por si acaso se olvidan.
mislatinacontinental.com.
Exacto. Bueno, muchas gracias.
No, gracias
Muchas
a ti, ha
gracias
sido un
por haber
placer
venido,
estar en tu
un
programa
gustísimo,
y sobre todo que te
gustísimo.
saqué de tu ritmo de hablar en inglés, ¿verdad? Me lo agradecen, ¿no?
Todo el mundo está
porque
agradeciendo.
es verdad, es cierto que hay que aprender a hablar el idioma. Desafortunadamente, personas como yo hemos dejado eso de lado y se nos hace ya a estas alturas, 63 años, muy
Ya.
difícil
No, pues, pero qué
aprender
bueno.
inglés.
Aquí somos bilingües.
Sí, es necesario aprender el idioma.
Sí, es necesario. Sí es muy necesario. Bueno,
muchísimas
y
gracias.
se nos acabó el tiempo y se nos acabó el tiempo para el show. Se nos fue un poquito largo el interview, pero qué bueno. Lo que quería que la gente sepa es que aquí apoyamos a la comunidad y este es pues un evento de la
Claro
comunidad.
que sí.
Ya saben, como
Cuando
un
quieras-
representante LGBT,
Cuando
me
quieras
gusta trabajar con los
practicar el español, tú me mandas a buscar y yo con mucho gusto vengo aquí
Ok.
y practico yo también el inglés un
Exacto,
poquito,
¿verdad?
porque no
Sí,
sé
sí,
lo
sí, sí.
chamusqueo de vez en cuando. Mary dice boy, Peter dice girl.
There you go. Bueno, muchas gracias y pues ha sido un gusto y nos estaremos aquí en la próxima
Claro
semana.
que
Don't
sí.
forget,
Dios los bendiga.
planetaxlive.com. Este es el show Weekly Report con Juan Ortiz. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Planeta X. Planeta X. Planeta X. En Planeta